Hi, my name is Leentje. I'm 43 years old and I live in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah. Where are we here exactly, Leentje?
We're in the West Loop, so it's the former meatpacking district in Chicago, and we're at the Soho House. So it was an old belt factory that they, turned out to be a great hotel and restaurant.
So you did accept to answer my questions?
Yes, I did, without knowing.
Yeah. Why did you accept?
Because I like your project and I've come to like you as well, so far.
Thank you. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So who are you, Leentje?
Who am I? I'm different things. I'm an independent woman, I'm a married woman, I'm a mother, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a friend,
That's a good start. Would you like to share a bit of your story with us? A part of it or something about it?
Well, of course, the question that I get a lot is how did you end up in the US being Belgian? So I'm a journalist, so I was here for some stories in Chicago, Detroit, and New York. And that's how I met my husband, who's from the same hometown in Belgium. I never met him there, but I interviewed him. We stayed in touch, and I moved here with my then 5-year-old son a year later. So that's my story, how I ended up here. I became a tour guide here, still work as a journalist, build my life here in what's now 5 years.
What do you like about Chicago?
Well, I like the beauty of the city, like architecture, but also nature, the parks, the lake, the people as well. Because I always went to New York, New York, but it's so much better here to live. I still love visiting New York, but it's a more livable place.
What brings you joy?
What brings me joy, I think, well, when becoming older, it's the things that you enjoy most are smaller. So I think that's the thing that I learned. Like, it can be just a nice smile of my son, or it doesn't have to be a big trip to whatever fancy place. Although I like to be in a nice hotel and I like to travel in business class as well. That makes me happy too. But like the real joy from, it's less superficial.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear, is to die young because of my son. You're making me cry already. No, but honestly, I want my child to be all independent and, set for life before I die.
How old is he?
He's 10, so I hope to have a couple more years. Yeah, that's probably, there's other stuff, sometimes you have financial trouble, but that's all, the main thing is health and my child.
What are you proud of?
Also my son, of course. That's the first answer I should probably give, but also of what I've built here in those 5 years. A nice business that keeps on growing and it's going well. It's not making me rich yet, but who knows? But it's what I love to do mostly, and I put all my energy in it, and I'm proud of what I've achieved so far.
So what do you do exactly here in Chicago?
So it started with just one walking tour, but now I'm really becoming a tour guide, but also tour company. I cater to events, custom-made tours in different languages, Dutch, French, and English. And well, I try to do it all really à la tête du client, custom-made tours, be it architectural or food or yeah.
Do you believe in something?
I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. So I believe in energy, positive and negative. So yeah, I just read something on your blog. I think you posted it today about that, and that's what I learned to avoid the negative energy whenever possible. So I believe in that very much. So yeah.
Are you emotional sometimes, and what kind of emotions do you experience?
I'm very emotional. I start crying. Whenever since I was pregnant. It started then. Crying with movies, but yeah, crying with sports games, whatever, something small, even answering your questions. I mean, not that it's that small, but I get very emotional, like crying. But I can be upset, also like angry. Even though I try to do more of meditation and stuff to control that frustration. Yeah.
So, are you going to vote in 2020, or you cannot yet?
No, because I'm not a U.S. citizen yet. So otherwise, I would definitely vote.
Why?
I think it's important. Because a lot of people, they will complain about the result without going to vote. So if people complain about the results from last election and they didn't vote, I'm like, yeah, sorry, you have nothing to complain about because you didn't vote. So once I am a US citizen, I will definitely vote.
Why is it so important?
Yeah, you have to be involved in the place where you live, even if it's your city, your community, your country. Yeah.
How are you involved in your town?
Here, what I do, well, I'm involved in the Belgian community, but I'm also involved in the school. So I volunteer, like every year for Thanksgiving. My son and I, we go volunteer with the homeless instead of having the big dinner at home. Well, we have that afterwards, but or play games with the people in a senior home or just do that kind of thing. Yeah, that's very American thing, of course, volunteering. And at the school and go on field trips and do the Belgian American Club. A lot of things, actually.
Is there a main difference between the Belgians and the Americans?
There are several smaller differences which make it, yeah, a big difference in the whole. So,
what is the main one?
The main one. I'm talking about Midwestern Americans. I'm not talking about East or West Coast because that's different. People are more friendly here, and in Belgium people are, yeah. I think it's because of the gray clouds and everything and people stare at the ground and hear people say good morning and hello, and that's what I miss when I'm in Belgium. They look at you like you're some kind of freak if you say good morning to a stranger. Like here, it's very normal, and I will greet you as a stranger, like, oh, I love your coat, or oh, you have nice sunglasses. And, yeah, just this morning at the bus stop, some girl talked to me, she said, I love your glasses. Of course, they're Belgian, but you know, it's very normal. If I would walk up to a stranger, they would think, is she hitting on me or whatever? And here it's just, yeah. That's, I think, the main difference. There's some differences in education and avoiding certain subjects like religion and stuff like that. Different, but I think the main thing is I like to walk to my job in the morning and be greeted with smiles, not with people staring at their feet.
So in a few years, you're going to apply to become an American citizen. What does it represent for you to be an American?
Well, it's not because I want to be an American, whatever. It's for security because you never know. Even the green card, they can take it away. Or first thing, be involved in the elections, so be able to vote. But I will always be a Belgian. So I'm Belgian. I'm also Flemish. I'm also European. I'm a Chicagoan, and then I'll be an American. So it's just one in the, yeah.
So, what is the truth, Leentje?
The truth. What is the truth?
Do you have a definition or a vision on that topic?
Well, it's a very hard question. What is the truth? I think first of all you have to be true to yourself, and then you go from there. Because if you have to be able to look in the mirror, you know what I mean, right? And be true to yourself, and then you start in your small circle, and that's to me, yeah.
What do you see when you look in the mirror?
It changes every day. Well, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But I can still look in the mirror, so I have a good cleaning lady.
So, what is your truth?
My truth about life in general, or just my truth?
Your truth?
Yeah, I would say be true to yourself, and it's okay to be ambitious. That's also very difference between Belgians and Americans. It is okay to be ambitious. It's okay to make money. It's okay to build something, and you don't have to be ashamed of whatever you become. So yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with us or add before we close the interview?
Not that I can think of right now, but I'll let you know if I have more.
Thank you just for taking the time, for taking me around your town, and also for your trust.
You're very, very welcome.